Hey everyone, welcome to the Amazing Team's TacoBytes episodes where Doug and I chat about all things gratitude, HeyTaco, and making work better. Today, I'm going to interview Doug about the 7 most commonly asked why questions about HeyTaco. We get these a lot, and I can't wait to share more about the design decisions and principles behind each of these whys. Doug, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. The first why question, which we probably have heard billions of times, which is why tacos?
Why tacos? Yes, that's a popular question. Well, recognition at work is often boring and formal, and tacos, on the other hand, are lighthearted, they're unexpected, and they are fun. They make people smile. Giving a taco feels more like a celebration rather than an obligation, and that makes all the difference. Um, the taco emoji adds a layer of playfulness, and that sticks, and it helps make it become a part of your team's culture.
Doug, what were some other food emojis in the running for your product and company at the time?
Yeah, believe it or not, before the taco emoji, it was the beer emoji. So the cheers, that was kind of the path I was heading down, is you would cheers people. However, you can probably imagine how a beer emoji was probably not as scalable or even attractive as a taco emoji.
Sounds like you made a great decision at the time to
I think
switch.
so. I think it worked out well.
Okay, the second question, why daily tacos and not weekly or monthly?
Yeah, that's a great question. The big part of this, in hindsight, was really fueled by a tool I was using at the time that used a monthly allocation. And really, what I learned from that tool was that gratitude is not a once in a while event. It's kind of like a muscle. And daily tacos help build a consistent habit of appreciation. When practice every day, it shapes the culture where recognition becomes second nature.
Why did you decide on 5 tacos and not 7 or 10 or 1 or 15?
Yeah, that's a great question. Um, Scarcity makes tacos meaningful. If you could hand out unlimited tacos, they'd lose their magic. But with just 5 a day, you kind of start thinking carefully about who truly made an impact. Um, and tacos become intentional, thoughtful, and a little more special.
Why did you name the company HeyTaco and not kudos, shout outs, praise, something like that?
Yeah. You know, um, when recognition is fun, it actually happens. And Hey Taco just seemed like a fun name, inviting, kind of curious. People deserve to feel appreciated every day, not just during performance reviews. And Hey Taco makes recognition fun, peer powered, and a part of daily work.
And just when you hear the name, you're like, oh, this is going to be fun. You don't even know
You
what it's
know,
about.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when I wear my Hey Taco shirt, in out in public, and people say it. Every now and then I'll hear somebody say Hey Taco, or they'll. It's fun to say.
It really is fun to say.
Yeah,
Okay, next why.
yeah,
Why do we have custom and collaborative rewards in HeyTaco? And why did you start with these? Kind of one why question with 2 whys.
yeah. Um, because the best rewards are not one size fits all. They're personal, meaningful, and sometimes even shared. Custom rewards let teams create experiences that reflect their own culture, whether it's lunch with teammates, a day off, or some quirky team trophy. Collaborative rewards let people pool their tacos for something bigger together. And that means the celebration becomes a team effort rather than a solo effort or a solo win. Um, when rewards reflect your team's values and creativity, they're more motivating, more fun, and just more memorable.
I remember one of our customers recommended the collaborative reward of Pie the CEO, where
Oh,
everyone gets to work together to smash a banana cream pie into the CEO's face. It's a pretty unique and fun reward.
yeah. I can see how that would be a fun one.
Why don't you recommend teams use gift cards?
This is a legacy feeling, and I say that because for many years I was against monetary rewards. But the truth is, gift cards are easy, and sometimes they're the right fit. But monetary rewards can shift the why behind recognition. Instead of giving tacos to celebrate meaningful moments, people might start giving just to earn rewards. That's classic extrinsic motivation. When people are driven by the prize. Um, while that can work for a while, it rarely lasts. Recognition is most powerful when it's intrinsic, when people do it because it feels good to give and even better to receive.
Last but not least, why the given leaderboard? Most
Yes.
tools only have the received one. Why did you build the given one?
Yeah, exactly. In the beginning, there was only the received leaderboard. In fact, there was a global received leaderboard, but you can probably imagine that was short-lived. Why the given leaderboard? Because the most impactful people on your team aren't just the ones getting recognition, they're the ones giving it. The given leaderboard celebrates those who are, constantly lifting up others. It highlights generosity over popularity, and it shows who's shaping the culture really one taco at a time.
Doug, are there any other why questions that you often get from people that we haven't covered in this episode?
Yeah. A couple come to mind. How about, can managers give more tacos than others? This is a question I've heard over the years, and technically yes, but honestly, the magic happens when everyone's on equal footing. When recognition is peer powered, where everyone gets the same number of tacos, it feels more authentic, inclusive, and tacos just are more meaningful. Imagine the boss having 1,000 tacos, and when you receive one of those 1,000 tacos, it's not as meaningful as when the boss has 5 tacos. So keeping everybody at 5 just kind of creates this equality, and it makes everyone's tacos just a little bit more special. The second question that comes to mind that I've had asked over the years is, do people really use HeyTaco long term? And the answer is yes. Many of our customers have been using HeyTaco for 7, 8, even 9 years, and that's because HeyTaco is fun and it works.
Doug, thank you for shedding some light on these crazy decisions you made early on that were grounded and informed, and that really work for teams around the world.
Yeah, you're welcome.
See you in the next episode.
All righty.